Today, we are releasing LFM2.5-350M. Yes, you heard that right. We are measuring this model in millions, not billions of parameters. Why are we training such a small model? Because of this. This model runs on a Raspberry Pi 5 with around 300 tokens per second of prefill or prompt processing and around 40 tokens per second generation or decode speed. Our liquid foundation models bring generative AI to devices out of reach before. Instead of telling you about it, let me show it to you.
All right, so we are here on a Raspberry Pi. I want to just show you that this is a Raspberry Pi. Let's execute Neopatch and we'll see that we are on a Debian Linux 12 machine here with the Raspberry Pi 5 Model B. They are around 4 CPU cores with a 2.4 gigahertz and 8 gigabytes of memory. So I already downloaded and compiled Llama CP for the ARM platform on this machine here. So it's in the build/bin directory. There's a tool called Llama Bench that benchmarks how fast the model can run with both prefill or prompt processing and decode token generation speed. I also downloaded the models called LFM2.5-350M, and we're using the 4-bit, the Q4 quantization format. And now we'll let this benchmark tool run for a while. So that's completed now. Let me scroll up so that you see the results. So we see that for the prompt processing, we see that we have around 325 tokens per second of the prefill or prompt processing speed and a token generation speed of approximately 40 tokens per second. So it's actually really fast. Next up, let's execute another script, the same directory. Instead of Llama Bench, we're calling Llama CLI with the CNF conversation format as well as temperature 0. I think temperature, this argument needs 2. And next we're telling the model to write a blog post about the release of liquid.ai, liquid.ai's LFM2.5-350M model. The new era of liquid foundation models. So we see that it's actually quite fast of generation speed that we see here. So this is just an example to show you how fast this thing actually runs on a Raspberry Pi.
This model is not only useful for edge applications, but also in the cloud. Our customers are running this model in production under extremely critical latency requirements. Think of end-to-end request to response times in less than 10 milliseconds. Compared to LFM2 350M that we released in the mid of last year, this model is significantly improved in 3 factors. 1, we significantly scaled up pre-training, going from around 10 trillion tokens to almost 30 trillion tokens. Second, we significantly enhanced the post-training pipeline with reinforcement learning. Which brings us to number 3. Compared to the previous generation of this model, we support tool calling and agentic capability out of the box. The model is open weight, so feel free to download and check it out. We have 0-day support for various inference engines, from VLM to Llama CPP to SGLang, MLX, Onyx, and many other platforms. So make sure to follow us to get updates on future releases.